Now guys, the very first thing I want to say in this video is you can put trust into people that you actually build an attachment with over time. There's people I trust, not very many, but there are people I do trust. As time goes on and you continuously be cool with people, you can allow yourself to put some trust into these people until they give you reasons to otherwise don't do that. You get me? You get me? And now, with that being said, take that advice, use that advice, because we're going to get on to the bigger, better deal right now. About kind of the opposite of the spectrum. In today's world, it is, you're gonna get ahead by being alone in today's world. Unless you're involved in some sort of team that's kind of doing it together. You're in the army, in the military, you're with the team, you're with the crew, you're on a sports team, you're with the team. Okay. Other than that, even if you work a damn job, bro, not everybody at your job is your boy. Not everybody at your job is your friend. Not everybody at your job should you trust. Not everybody. If sometimes none of them. Like today, you're going to want to spend a good amount of years, a good amount of your life doing things the right way, probably by yourself, because look at the rest of the world, bro. A lot of people don't want to do what's right. A lot of people don't want to show up for themselves the way they should. Most people are not capable of being a good friend. Most women are not capable of being a good woman. Most aren't. Most aren't. So you have to focus on you. Don't go trusting everybody. The second something happens, you shouldn't just trust the situation. Only trust, be alone. Live with this motto. Be alone. Trust nobody until they prove you otherwise. As time goes on, you can start to build something. As time goes on, and don't just allow it to be built. Slowly keep time going on, and you can kind of get more used to the person as time goes on and stuff like this, but that's how it has to be. You can't just look at somebody and, oh, yeah, they're acting all right. Oh, it's a great person, bro. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We've been there. We've seen it, bro. We've seen stuff like that. There's still people right now, bro, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 years old, and they're still around friends 24/7 and stuff like this. They're not focused on themselves. They're not putting in the time they really should be on themselves, and it's not going to pay off the way they want it to. It's not. They're not going to get results they really crave because they're wasting time with the wrong people. Spending time with people that are your people is not a waste of time at all. But spending time with people who could turn into your enemy the next day is a waste of time. Little newsflash, I was still wasting time in my later teens, little bit of early 20s, but I started to catch on at about 21-ish. And it stopped. A year goes by, year and a half, up to 2 years. I get in the mix with a few people again, it instantly gets bad. I'm out, and I'm out for good. I've seen enough. That's why I'm making this video, bro. You have to see it through as deeply as I do. Be alone and trust nobody until you actually build something with somebody. You can actually trust people when you can do this. You actually can. Take it from me. You can. Because they're showing you consistency. They're showing you that they can consistently be a good person, they can consistently show up for themselves. If you can consistently show up for yourself, you can consistently show up for somebody else as well. You can be a good friend. You can be a good relationship partner. You can be a good family member, brother, sister, husband, father, whatever. If you can consistently show up for yourself, get rid of the inconsistent people. Get rid of them. Until they prove you otherwise. If they want to change their ways and get consistent and show you over time that they're this person, you can give them the benefit of the doubt. You can start to be friends or whatever it might be, whatever connection it might be. But the second they start to drop off, the second stuff starts to get weird, you have every right to take some steps back. Is what is going on with this person? Da 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 da. Yeah, I've seen it all, bro. I have seen it all. Every ounce of what you could possibly think of, from relationship people, from friends, from some family members. Honestly, out of everything, family, things happen probably the least out of my family. Probably the least. Nothing crazy has happened with me personally with family. Nothing too bad, nothing too crazy. The worst of it was probably friends, because I got backstabbed the most by majority of friends. But with females, I got hit the hardest by probably one individual. Got screwed over a little bit by a couple others, but nothing too crazy, nothing I couldn't handle, because this one, oh my God, hit me so damn hard. It put me in a different dimension. Literally. I learned a lot. And learning is crucial. Learning is very important in this world. It's going to make you better. If you go through something so severe and so bad and so rough, it's only going to make you stronger. What does not kill you makes you stronger. But if it kills you, nothing's left. Not much you can do then. You're dead. But yeah, what does not kill you makes you stronger. You can learn from pain. You can learn from going through things that hurt. You learn. Even when I cut my fingers bad, bro, when I was 18 and a half years old, I learned a lot. I didn't overreact since then. It's been 10 years. Haven't overreacted since. Overreacting. I mean actually going crazy. I didn't necessarily go crazy, but I stabbed the kitchen counter with a knife out of anger. And I cut my fingers almost off. That was bad. And as soon as it happened, it just shocked me. Every ounce of anger I felt left my body, and it was just complete shock. And ever since then, I've just been more calm, more not like that. Not like that at all. More I can show things. I can show anger sometimes. I can show frustration sometimes. I can show anything, but I'm not overreacting with it. I can be that, but I'm not overdoing it. You know what I'm saying? You don't overdo things. That day I overdid it, and I learned. So if stuff happens, if things happen, if things rub me the wrong way, I don't overreact. I will react accordingly. Even if I get mad, even if I get upset, even if something happens, it's accordingly. I don't overdo it. I don't do too much. Just enough. If you want to show someone you're mad because they done something to you, you show just enough and you leave it at that. You don't overreact and bust their head open and go crazy. No. So from every lesson, bro, you can learn something valuable. Through every lesson. Life is a learning lesson in general. The more you learn, the better you can do. But if you go through things, bro, and you don't learn from it, if you had a bad situation with somebody and you don't learn from it, you're probably going to get hit time and time and time again with the exact same situation. People that jump from relationship to relationship to relationship, they don't learn anything. And they're showing you that through their actions. They didn't learn. If you go through something with somebody in a relationship and something happens and it ends, the smart person stays single for a long amount of time, like a year, up to 2, up to 5. Like, that's what a wise person does. You rebuild yourself back up. You don't jump into something else, taking what was from this last one into the next, because that's exactly what you will do. If you're in a relationship with someone and then you leave and you go to somebody else, you are taking stuff from there to the next person. Whether you want to think so or admit so or anything, you are. Bro, a lot of women do this. They do this. They're talking to some guy, they're talking to the other guy, they're talking to another guy, and it's like all this stuff is going on because they love attention that much. But a wise woman, a smart woman, she stays conservative. She doesn't talk to 100 different guys at once. Her head's not all in a crazy limbo. She's conservative. She is herself. She has a strong sense of self. She has a strong identity. She's not looking for something in somebody else all the time and don't know who she is, and her actions are piss poor and she makes terrible decisions. She knows who she is. And that today is fucking rare, bro. Where is it? Because that today is rare. But it's out there, and it's the truth. I'm never going to talk or be with a girl who's talking to a bunch of different guys. What is this? Who am I dealing with? Lil Jezzy? Lil Jezebel? Lil Jezebel of a bitch? Who am I dealing with? I don't know. I don't even know who you are. You don't even know who you are. Because you're not focused on self. You know who I want in my life? People who know how to focus on themselves. People who don't need me all the time. Need me all the time. You can need me. I can do a favor. All the time. All the time. All the time. All the time. That's just too much. It's to the point where you are useless. And I don't even say that to be mean or a prick or anything. I'm being 100% honest and serious. At that point, as an adult, if you're my child, 3 or 4 or 5 years old, even 6 or 7 or 8 or 9, sure, that's what I'm there for. If you are an adult and you're like this, you have a lot of work to do. And if I keep pouring into you, nothing is it's a black hole of nothing. So I don't deal with people with weak senses of self, who need to live through you, who need a new lease of life through other people. Get a new lease of life through your damn self. You're a walking, breathing human being. You can create better energy in yourself by being healthier, for God's sake. But no, people don't want to think this deep. And that's not even that deep. That's common sense. But let's do a whole bunch of stupid things and ruin our lives and our vibrations and leech onto someone else because we're just so needy all the time. No. Get a stronger sense of self. Get more confidence. You become a much more vibrant, energetic, likable human being that people want to talk to. But guess what? Not a lot of people like that are going to want to talk to you if you're not like that. That's how you have to be. That's why it's good to learn fast. Learn quick. Life is what you make it. And trust me when I say this. If you are being alone, because you're smart. If you're not trusting many people at all, because you're smart. You're getting so far ahead in life compared to everyone else who's making dumbass moves and decisions. You're on to a bigger and better and brighter life. Why? Because you're being smart. Someone clicked the light bulb over my head. Ding! Smart. It's really not hard. You just gotta know. people are killing themselves in life, man. And I don't mean actually, but like, people are doing bad in life, man, because they're not learning fast enough. They think they know. That's your problem. You think you know. You don't. There's people, bro, that won't even watch videos like these because, oh, I already know that. You literally don't at all. You're the definition of a person who actually don't. You actually don't. People who engrave themselves in truth, people who want to surround themselves with people that tell the truth and everything like this, they are the ones that are thriving. And if not thriving right now, this second, you will be. As long as you stay consistent and stay around that energy, you will. It is a law of the universe. But if you're surrounding yourself with BS people, that is also the law of the universe. Say goodbye to your future, because you got none. You ain't got a bright one. You might have a future at best that ain't bright. You know why? Because you're not bright. If you were more bright and you actually thought about your life, bro, some people are just, I'm living my life. Okay. Yeah, okay. Everyone's living their life, but it's like, are you even thinking? Do you have any strategy? At all? Like at all? Because the better strategy you have, the more execution, the better, the bigger, the better, and the brighter of a future you're going to create. If you don't even have a plan, how are you supposed to win a game of chess against someone who's advanced? You're going to get mollywopped. Oh, the game's going to be over in 3 moves. Maybe even 2. Because you don't know what's coming. That's what I find hilarious, bro. You have to, like, as much as you know, you have to wake up every day of your life like it's a new day. Like you're a newborn child. And keep taking things in, keep learning, and you know so much, but wake up every day and like search for something to learn, search for something to know. Oh yeah, I know that. I already know that. You peasant. That is peasantry. So stubborn. So stubborn, bro. Wake up, like I said, as like a newborn child. The floor is yours, the world is yours, it's a new day to experience. Every day you wake up is a blessed day, whether it's good, whether it's bad, it's still blessed. It's still blessed. And it's an opportunity. Every single day. Albert Einstein, one of the smartest minds that's ever graced Earth, spent an immense amount of time alone. In good vibes, in good spirits, in good energy, he walked by himself and thought and thought and thought before I even knew that. I was taking long ass walks by myself, bro, when I was living at my folks' place before I moved in 2019. Like in 2018 and below. I would get out of the house to clear my mind. I would go behind the house back into the woods. And I would walk in trails and stuff, and I'd look at nature and I'd look at things, and I was thinking for myself. I wasn't distracted by anything else. I was in nature and I was just thinking. I was walking, I was looking around, and I was thinking. No one my age at that time was doing anything even remotely close to that. You know what they're doing at that age? In 2018, people my age and even a bit younger, you know what they were doing? Drugs, boozing, partying, involved with some toxic chick, involved in some stupid shit. I'm clear-minded, I'm thinking, opportunities, it's a new day. Breathing in that good air, thinking, feeling good, positive, thinking of ideas, brainstorming. Bro, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. But people ain't that smart. They think everyone's their friend. They're talking to this girl and they trust her all of a sudden, and oh my God, nothing can possibly go wrong. You're an idiot. Yeah. And look at you now. I don't want that for you, but look at you now. It really shows. You're going to get the results in life through your actions, through your own choices. That's what's going to happen. So if you want good results, be smarter like Albert Einstein. Learn, study, work hard, be consistent. Promises made, promises kept. Be that kind of person. That's what you should be. That's what everyone should be. But is everybody that? Not even close. That's why the smart win. And not everybody wants to give you credit for how smart you are, especially if you're a chosen one. Not everybody wants to do it. They call you full of yourself. They call you this. They call you that. Da, 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 da. Anything to discredit you, besides put some respect on your name for all your dedication, your hard work. Anything else. And guess what? All that noise only motivates us even more. We're going to keep staying alone. We're going to keep trusting little to nobody. And we're going to keep shining and doing what we do because we do it right. We're not here on earth to waste our time. We're not here to give our precious energy to devilish people. They would love nothing more than that. They would love nothing more for you to be not awake so they can torture you. That girl, bro, she would love nothing more for your head to be in the clouds and not knowing what the hell she's doing to you. She would love that. She laughs about it. They're laughing to their friends with each other. Look what we got him to say. Ha 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 ha. Dummy. Dummies. They don't like you being awake. No, they don't. They don't like when you're awake. When you're doing everything right, they don't like that. They want to be better than you. But guess what? You never will be unless you put in those actions, unless you put in that time. You are who you are through what you've done with your life. And no one can take nothing away from you. Nothing. And this is why I advise you guys strongly to be alone and trust little to nobody. But you can trust the people who show you consistency, consistent behavior, consistent good behavior. I'm not even talking about talk every Monday and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Talk every day, consistent. No. Consistent good vibes. You might not talk to somebody for a month, but guess what? The next month when you do talk to them, it's a good vibe still. You might go a little time without talking. Guess what? It's a good vibe still. They are consistent. Those are friends. Those are family members. Those are girls. Or those are guys you could trust in a relationship. Anything. So be alone and trust little to nobody. And keep focusing on you. Keep focusing on you. Keep doing the right things. And the right things will come to you.